I don't know which. Just like ghosts or spirits. Pretty beautiful when you get in close up and this object is over top of the surface. Could be a space jelly, moon jelly, right? Like not the robot moon jelly or the designated jellyfish idea, but a literal jellyfish. I've shown some, right? Like, okay, I'll stick it in there. Hang on. I'm an actual jellyfish. Isn't that incredible? Jellyfish in the oceans here on Earth are the animals out of everything in the ocean that need the least amount of oxygen to survive. They thrive as they open and close, expand and contract, and pick up, plankton, shrimp larvae. That easy. Could these objects be this, what I'm seeing in the atmosphere? Hey, listen, thanks for being here, everyone. Whatever you think these objects are, whether you subscribe or not, it's a free channel that I'm trying to share the research, and I just really want everyone to know that it's possible to see some of these things that are now not being spoken about and have never been spoken about, especially not from media or the governments. And that's the surface of the moon. I'm trying to show it as many ways as I can. I reprocess everything. So yeah, it's a lot of hard work. So those of you here watching the videos, you're really helping. I'm telling you, together, we're going to try to get this out, right? Like, the bigger the channel gets, the ideal is, fortunately, that's how the algorithm works on YouTube. It will get out to other people. But the more we look at this research, and if we look at it several times, it's only fun. Enjoy. The trap door. The next one, it's hard to get out, and it's hard to find interest from people in it. It's the traffic that's not getting here. Check it out. Not lunar transient phenomena. These objects are coming in hot. Eh? So maybe that's why we're seeing the lights light up in the background, because it's actually a launch on the surface of a missile or something like that. That's pretty scary, actually. It actually scares the hell out of me to think that that could be possible. And again, I'm off of the moon. I'd never see this. You know? There it is, lifts up, and that light going by. And what scares me is there's more than one light. So it's not just a coincidence. And I've been able to show not millions, but wow, maybe 20 or 30 times that lights moved around the surface, maybe a bit more actually, and even the UFO fleet. So there it is going under the hazes. So you're like, what the hell can this be? I showed it in yesterday's video too, if I'm not mistaken, but this is my research. When I find something out, and when I'm doing research or I have a new theory, it's what I'm doing all day long. Today I was studying this image. It's absolutely incredible, when you think of it. Seeing that arm lift up off of the surface. And this is the actual east side of the moon. So it's the right side of the moon, the very right edge, seen here from Montreal. And it's flipped over around so we can see it properly. So if you want, check it out. Look, this is the actual side and way that I saw it with the camera. Check it out. Wow, guys, maybe it's a UFO crash. Watch the shadow on top. Like a big ass shadow. There, the light's approaching the edge. Another light. Whoop. You see that? Maybe it's a crash. And look underneath, the light gets brighter and brighter. There's more coming. I mean, they're going to the moon. There's some friggin' being that is on the moon. If not, it's something spiritual, something very heavenly that we shouldn't have seen. There it is again. Movement on the surface. And that is the right side, the real side, the way I saw it approaching the moon in the camera, just offset of the surface. Of the sphere, to be able to capture it, because if you're filming the whole moon, obviously the refraction gets it. And there you see it lifting up off the surface towards the lights. So in theory, right, this is what I do here. This is what everyone does, by the way. Science is a theory, but it's definitely something. And look at the more lights in the back coming, and it's scary. So in other words, they could be coming from the dark side, coming to this side of the moon. Didn't the supposed astronauts that went say they saw lights on the surface? Upon analyzing this footage, if you're doing so, you're going to see lots of phenomena and lots of different events. The illumination of the light in the framing here, where you can see that it's actually close to the moon and causing an illumination over the surface as this projectile, light, bomb, whatever you want to call it, it is causing something to lift up off the surface, a shadow. Kai and I, a couple people, enjoy me saying it like a trap door, like literally coming out of the surface of the moon. Hey, I've shown you them before. Do I have to post it again? I won't, but I could, right? I have footage of them leaving the interior of the moon and even the surface. But that illumination in the background, the east side of the moon turned around sideways, to be able to show this too is something that, I'll gather 1,000 views, maybe 2,000 views, but it didn't break the internet, which makes absolutely no sense, right? And again, I'm not pushing it or forcing it on anyone, but you're seeing more than one arrive too. That's just one of them. And I filmed them arriving and they're leaving also the moon. So let me not have solved the UFO report secrecy problem and cover-up of UFO cover-up, but let me tell you, could it be that the lights that are around Earth, could it be that it's the lights that I'm filming going to and from the moon? Darla, Ruth Kelly, Paul Sabo, Pat Crassar, and to everyone who contributes to this channel. More to come. Thank you.
Aliens on the moon. When are they going to tell the world? Come on, Pentagon. Aliens on the moon. Aliens on the moon. And they're mining. They're mining on the moon.
Thank you very much for the support to this channel. Everyone, thanks for the generous contributions and thanks for watching the videos.
Aliens up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mining on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter, cause disclosure's coming soon.